Division Command Operations Report, December the 26th, 2015. My agent ID is Delta Bravo 79er2015 of the Astoria District. Agents Grace, Shields and I returned to the base of operations here last night at 23:45 hours, just in time to catch the last of Christmas. We've been out the past week on an area recon mission, setting up an OP overlooking Queensborough Bridge to the southwest to gather further intel on this religious cult that's been burning civilians alive. Our OP was set up on top of the roof of Queensbridge Park apartment on the corner of 21st Street and Queens Plaza North on the eastern bank of the East River. This provided a good vantage point overlooking the Queensborough Bridge, east and off and on ramps, as well as looking across west over Roosevelt Island. It also enabled us to monitor any traffic travelling between Manhattan Island and Queens. Conditions were much more pleasant this past week, with mostly sunny days broken up by the occasional cloudy day, the thermometer often hovering in the high 40s. We settled in our OP on the evening of the 19th. On the morning of the 20th at 1100 hours, we observed a lot of activity west on Roosevelt Island. A lot of the apartment buildings there seemed to be on fire with a lot of ferocity and high frequency that told us they were being deliberately lit. We could also hear sporadic gunfire. At 1150 hours, we sighted a scattered group of 15 civilians heading east across the bridge towards our side of the river, running in fear, carrying nothing except the clothes that they wore. Two of them appeared to be wounded also. With Agent Shields providing overwatch, Agent Grace and I went down and intercepted the civilians on the off-ramp of the bridge, approaching with our weapons slung in a non-threatening manner. We explained to them that we're there to help. Agent Grace offered to provide medical aid to their two wounded. One appeared to be an upper limb GSW, the other one appeared to have a second-degree torso burn. The leader of the civilians explained that they had been sheltering Roosevelt Island, of course, but that morning had been attacked approximately 900 hours by a group of 40-odd men wearing full-face respirators, pouring out of trucks and buses, seemed to have been approached from the northeast across Roosevelt Island Bridge. That would have placed in the area of Agents Rame, Stappers and Thomas, who are monitoring the western sector. These men moved through street by street, announcing themselves as the cleaners. They were there to clean out those that were contaminated with the virus. Although they were armed with small arms, the leader of the civilians said that the cleaners seemed to prefer using their flammable-based weapons such as flamethrowers and molotovs, lighting buildings and people on fire indiscriminately. Several residents there tried to plead that they were not sick or had contracted the virus, but they were executed on the spot. The leader of the civilians explained that herself and the group were able to climb up an abutment and onto Queensborough Bridge, and it saw the eastern side of the river as their escape route. It seemed pretty shook up. It was like coming across a group of refugees escaping a war zone. Once Agent Grace had patched up the wounded, we advised the whole group to come off the street and shelter in our apartment block, but they could wait while we arranged for transport for them. We raided into the base of operations and they were able to organise a JTF unit to come in a deuce and a half, pick up the group of civilians. Approximately that afternoon at 1740 hours, they were taken back to the base. They'd be looked after by the CERA and Red Cross. We settled back in our OP and watched Roosevelt Island burn for the rest of the night, with no further incident. Nothing happened until 3 days later on the 23rd at 12:20 hours. We observed a convoy consisting of 3 utility vehicles, 2 minibuses, a garbage truck and a street sweeper, carrying a load of 40 heavily armed men, obviously the cleaners who had attacked Roosevelt Island. They'd come down from the north down Vernon Boulevard, then gone across on the Queensborough Bridge over to Manhattan Island. Other than that, there was no further incident the rest of the mission. Upon return to the base, we were informed the team of agents monitoring the western sector had indeed spotted the convoy of cleaners. They'd first crossed Roosevelt Island Bridge before attacking the island, of course. The agents had set up an OP monitoring the cleaners and confirmed that also that this was the same convoy that left on the 23rd, heading down south towards our position. Apparently an National Guard unit had been assigned to support the residents on Roosevelt Island, but had also deserted a couple of weeks ago. Commanders ordered our team to sit tight here and wait for the two teams from the north and east to return. Upon their return, I anticipate our next mission orders will come through, and I'll put in my next entry report then before we depart for that mission. Agent out.